Has Walmart announced the best Funko Pops of 2022?
Like, comment, and subscribe for more content. Where's the notification bell?
It's to the right of you.
Oh.
What's up, guys? It's DK Wrestler here, and in today's video, I'm going to be discussing about the Walmart exclusive Funko Pop announcements from this past week. But before that happens, make sure you press that subscribe button for more content like this video in the future, and press the little bell beside it to be notified of when that future content gets released. But anyways, guys, let's check it out. So like I said, in today's video, we are going to be discussing about the abundance of Walmart exclusive pops that were announced. Throughout this entire week, Walmart has announced an abundance of Funko exclusives between pops and pop pins, and I believe something else, but I can't exactly remember. But for today's video, we are discussing just about the Funko Pops, just because I don't think I could really talk about the pop pins all that much. So we will kick off with the Earth Day 2022 Walmart exclusive pops with the Friend Bear, I'm pretty sure it is, from the Care Bears, which this is a pretty decent pop. I don't exactly know what has been made and what hasn't been made for the Care Bears lineup, but this is pretty decent. And what I like about these Earth Day exclusive pops, which normally are box lunch exclusives, but they're Walmart this year, I guess, is how the boxes are, where it's kind of like that cardboard effect boxes we've seen in the past with like a couple of Wally exclusives. So it's really cool that they keep doing this for the Earth Day exclusive pops, and this Friend Bear is pretty decent. I mean, I think I can get why this was chosen for this is because of the flowers on the stomach there, and it's pretty crazy to see that Care Bears is celebrating their 40th anniversary this year. Then we got ourselves a flocked Tefiti from Moana, which this is pretty decent. I remember the movie of Moana a little bit. I've only seen it maybe once or twice through, and I'm pretty sure Tefiti was one of those kind of like mythical creatures, I'm pretty sure, that they've been discussing about. And I feel like for this pop, which I didn't really concentrate on the Moana pops when they came out, but I feel like it would have made more sense for this character to be more of a 6-inch or a 10-inch figure because of how massive the character is in the movie. And making it a flocked figure this time around instead of your normal vinyl plastic like in the common wave does make a little bit of sense. Next up, we have Black Orchid from the Justice League, which this is pretty decent. I don't know the character really at all because I don't concentrate on DC that much, but I'm pretty sure it's a character that has never been made into Funko Pop form before, and people always love seeing new characters instead of, let's say, revamps of already existing characters. So I guess it's cool that we do have a pop now. Overall, the character looks pretty decent, especially in that stand, because it clearly is flying. And last but not least, and what I feel was the best pop involved in this Earth Day announcement set, is the Poison Ivy pop comic covers. By far, I think this may be the best DC comic covers that Funko has made. Going back to what Funko has already made, I'm pretty sure it's been Superman. We've had 2 Batman variants, including the Entertainment Earth exclusive that was announced this year, and we had a Wonder Woman pop comic covers, and this is pretty cool. And the thing I really like about this is how they did the figure, where it makes it more like a deluxe figure because you got the kind of vine there that Poison Ivy is essentially sitting on, like it is on the cover. And I like when Funko decides to do that instead of just making a pop of what the character looks like overall and then just making it stand still and nothing really going on with what's going on in the cover. So I think it's really cool that they attempted to do that in this pop comic covers. And what I will mention that I like about these Earth Day pops also, and I wanted to wait until basically the end, is that brand new Walmart exclusive sticker for Earth Day, where it's all green. You got the planet and the Walmart exclusive logo, and it says Earth Day 2022 exclusive. Speaking of comic covers, we have a Walmart exclusive Spider-Man pop comic covers. This pop comic covers of Spider-Man is long overdue in my opinion. I felt like Spider-Man should have been the very first Marvel character that should have gotten a pop comic covers instead of, I believe it was either Scarlet Witch or Vision that was a Target exclusive that got that distinct honor first. But finally we have Spider-Man, and it looks pretty sweet, especially the cover. But the thing I do like about this, and I would have to see this more in person to further my opinion on this on whether it's actually being pulled off or not, but it looks like on the cover here that the spider web that the pop is holding is attached to the building on the comic cover, which actually would be such a cool attention to detail, and it looks like that it is swinging without having to have that Funko Pop clear stand that a lot of people don't really like, and you guys would have also seen on that Black Orchid pop. So I think overall they did a decent job, and I'm sure there's going to be way more Spider-Man pop comic covers to be made by Funko in the near future because Spider-Man is such a popular character. Then we got ourselves the second pop involved in the Guardian Ship Pop Deluxe set for Avengers Infinity War, and it's of Mantis. Now, I don't really know much about the Guardians of the Galaxy. I have seen both Volume 1 and 2, pretty decent movies, but I don't exactly remember the scene at all, and I kind of figured involved with this, especially with Star-Lord being the first character announced, that it was going to be all about Guardians of the Galaxy characters, which obviously, because it's called Guardian Ship, expect there to be more Guardians of the Galaxy characters. This is okay, and I'm saying it's okay because I'm only looking at the one pop right now. I would rather have a further opinion on this if I had seen all, I believe, 6 pops that are going to be included in this set be released at the same time because they are connecting pieces and it creates the ship in the movie. So I'd rather see all them put together, and it's probably better off that you get all 6 to do these pieces because then it just looks weird when it's by itself. Next up, we have ourselves a pop movie moments from Jurassic Park, and it's Claire with Flair. This is pretty decent. You got Claire running from the dinosaur. I don't exactly know the species, whether it is a Tyrannosaurus Rex or a Velociraptor. I think it is a Velociraptor because they've made the Tyrannosaurus Rex pops look, I guess, a little bit bigger than what we have here. And the photo I'm looking at, which is out of box, looks pretty decent from the angle I'm looking at it, but if you look at it in box, it also looks decent because of the background, but at the same time, I am a little annoyed because of that Walmart exclusive sticker kind of blocking the view of the Flair that Claire is holding, so it kind of takes it away from the entire scene with that sticker. But if you had this out of box, I think it would look pretty sweet displayed. And then today, as I am recording this video, which is March 25th, but it would have been yesterday as you guys are viewing this video and as it gets released, obviously, we got ourselves Vito Corleone from The Godfather, and it's a pop VHS covers, number 2 in the VHS covers, which this is pretty decent. It's celebrating the 50th anniversary of The Godfather, one of the most popular movies of all time, so it's cool that it's getting a representation. But the thing that is weird about this is, why wasn't this a movie posters instead of a VHS covers? Because I felt like it now takes away from the original theory that essentially I had thought of. VHS covers were going to be Disney themed exclusive, and now you have Godfather, which clearly is not a Disney movie. Which I think all they did for the pop per se is that they already had a pop of Vito, but they made it black and white. Kind of the same idea that they had done for the Back in Black pop albums, where they took an Angus Young pop and then made that black and white instead of just making some sort of new mold. Then we have a new Willie Nelson pop, and it essentially looks almost exactly like the original Willie Nelson pop we had gotten, I think it was last year or the year before, except this time it is wearing a black hat instead of, I believe it was wearing a red bandana. So I guess this is pretty decent, especially if you may have missed out on the original one, then you can get this one, or if you're a huge Willie Nelson fan, there's another one to add to the collection. And then the last pop that was announced for this abundance of Walmart exclusives is an Are You Experienced Jimi Hendrix Funko Pop albums. And I think it's really cool that this album is being represented in a pop albums. It is one of the most popular albums of all time, but I have one little gripe, and it's something I've been mentioning on either videos or on our weekly podcast, is that when I thought of if there was an opportunity for Funko to make a Are You Experienced pop albums, that this should have been the very first Funko Pop albums to be in blacklight form, and I think it definitely would have made sense in this case because of Jimi Hendrix and how he is very psychedelic with his music and stuff like that, so it definitely would have made sense in this case. And not only that, you can literally see on the album cover how Jimi Hendrix is kind of like in a different color tone because of the way the photo is. It is more blue. You could have added a little bit of blue streaks into the hair. You could have made the outfit blue and then keep that kind of orange like scarf, and it definitely would have made sense to be made in that blacklight form, and then make the box also looking like a blacklight box. I know they did do a Jimi Hendrix blacklight pop too, actually, but I think for the blacklight effect, it should have been done with the Are You Experienced album, and I think it would have been much better. Anyways, guys, that's gonna be the end of today's video. If you enjoyed today's video about the Walmart exclusive pops that have been announced this past week, make sure you smash that like button. Comment in the comment section below and let me know what was your favorite item that Walmart had announced this past week. And like I said earlier, press the subscribe button for more content like this video in the future, and press the little bell beside it to be notified of when that future content gets released. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching today's video, and hope to see you guys next time. 1, 2, 3, I'm out of here. Follow us on all of our social media platforms on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at A Funko Popcast. If you want to check out some of our other content that's featured on our channel, you can click either the playlist that's on your screen right now featuring previous episodes of our weekly podcast, A Funko Popcast, or we have suggested a video for you guys in relation to today's video.